Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Betrayal at Krondor. I'm back on the northern road. I have sold all the things, and it looks like Nia's shop buys things for significantly higher rates than other shops, and that's one of the reasons why it's so good. Not sure exactly what the breakdown was, but I was getting like 3 to 5 sovereigns per regular kingdom sword, which is kind of ridiculous. Like, normally it's like one-ish, I mean, one and change. So that was pretty nice. All right, so we got some buildings over there, but let's keep going up this way. I think I got everything off of these guys. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Alright. Food and lodging. Oh, hello. We got 3 more Mordell wordlock chests, maybe. Ooh, that one is just locked. Interesting. So we've got a regular chest and 2, well, at least 1 Mordell chest. Claws like a cat, crooked as a snake's hiss. Patch together your guesses, you won't guess this. Patch. Briars. Briar patch. There we go. Ooh, nice. 44 gold. I'll take that. Some keys. And some lockpicks. How you doing on that? Getting close to a double stack. Okay, that one is also a Mordell wordlock chest. Gorth scanned the runes embossed on the Mordell clute plate. Bro. Who works when he plays and plays when he works? Me? Borrow. Oh, Bart. Barn. Bard. It is fun to make up other words. True Sight Tea. So we've got some there. Whoops. Got an extra stack out of that, unfortunately. Well, we can take that armor. And we got a 74 value shell. Yeah, we'll go ahead and give that to you. I think I was going to sell that as well, but I forgot. Alright, before we check that chest, there's Dragon's Breath. Nocray, Kikatrix, Caster Consents magic items. Ooh, interesting. Alright, it is safe. I don't know that I've seen a lock like this before. There's always an off chance that we could pick it. It does look a little bit different. I think that indicates that one of these keys won't work on it. Sorry, a little something caught in my throat, it feels like. Alright. What is that? Koltari Poison, famed on Kelawon as a deadly slow poison. Koltari Poison would be of no use on a blade, its effects too delayed to be of any use against an armed opponent. It could, however, be applied to foods or drinks to strike down an unsuspecting victim. 159 gold. Another frost item. So, with this, we could make some poisoned rations. Not actually sure what that would do for us. The fact that you can make them indicates to me that there's some use for them at some point. Looks like we found an inn, James said with a smile, indicating the tiny ribbons that had been pinned to the building's frame. These offerings to the Protector Goddess are as good as a traveler's seal of approval. Should be a good place to stay. Okay. Aren't you the priestess that we encountered? Nia, is that you again? Speak to the barkeep. 4 rations for 2 gold. Actually seems like an okay price. Well, let's go ahead and bard. 63 sovereigns. Pretty nice. Gorth elbowed Owen in the ribs, noticing the color rising in his young companion's cheeks as they surveyed the 3 young ladies who graced the common room. With other matters on their minds, the attentions of a soft-spoken female could be fatally distracting should a fight break out in the confines of the room. Well, let's talk to you. James tapped the woman's shoulders. Slowly she turned to look at him, but rather than greeting him with a smile, in her gaze was a look he had thought reserved only for things that crawled on the ground or lapped up table leavings in the dooryard. What do you want? I was hoping perhaps we could talk, James ventured. Pass the time with a little conversation. Why? She said curtly. Opening his mouth to reply, but suddenly finding himself bereft of adequate speech, he made a small sound which he was certain sounded quite unmanly. Stabbing him with her exquisitely beautiful stare, she smiled. I thought as much. Goodbye, sir. I am sure you have a brilliant oratory career before you. Ooh. Alright, what about you? The gambler shook his head. I'm afraid I have come to the end of my funds, he said. Perhaps when I have recouped my losses, we can play again. James nodded. I'd like that very much. Good day to you. And what about you? Okay. Same thing, apparently. The innkeeper smiled. Welcome, gents. It's going to be dark pretty soon. You should think about spending the night. Dangerous out there. Dangerous? Questioned James. Why is that? The innkeeper leaned forward and whispered. The dead have taken up refuge in these parts. They stalk the roads by night and have been attacking travelers. If I was you, I'd think about staying here tonight and getting an early start in the morning. 72 sovereigns for the night? 72. 72. No. No. A bit of advice, however. If you want more customers, I'd advise you dropping your prices. Even the Empress of Kesh would balk at what you're asking. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Finally, this is accurate. Holy cow. I don't trust this place at all. Alright. Party's barding ability has increased, though. Up to 44. And up to 26. Sorry. Wasn't there another building back here? Yeah, let's go check that out. Even money says it's a tavern. River Pilot's Folly. I got an innkeeper there. We could bard again. Got a barkeep. Within the accommodations were humble. Several splintering tables had been jammed into the common room and arranged to accommodate perhaps 25 men, 30 if hunger pressed them. Greasy stains covered benches and walls, evidence of wild days past. Barkeep. You have expensive rations. Let's get back onto barding. Might as well. 99 sovereigns. Wow. That would let me stay at the other place and have a little bit of change left over. Hello, guy that I'm sure we've seen before. I am amused how basically they just had people get into poses. They took the pictures and then they just overlay it. On the one hand, I mean, it makes for each of these look reasonably different, and I do appreciate that. I mean, there's a little corniness to it, but it's also kind of pleasing to me. It's a pleasing kind of corniness. Good day, said James. Without turning his attention toward them, the man responded, I normally enjoy talking to travelers, but today I'd rather just enjoy my ale. Oh, very well, then, James replied, heeding the man's wishes. Perhaps we will return at another time. Alright, what about you? The man accepted their company. Owen chatted idly with the rough-looking fellow as James looked on, making certain that in his ebullient mood, the magician didn't slip and give away the true purpose of their travels. So where are you headed? The man asked, describing a large arc with his ale cup. Any place interesting? Actually, we're not heading in any specific direction, James intervened. We're wandering, looking for an employer. Treasure to watch, caravan to guard. The man snickered. Or a caravan to steal from, eh? Freebooters, then. Well, there's not much going on in the kingdom these days, not in the west. The prince has seen to it his roads are safe and his vassals happy. Yes, the roads are totally safe. For the likes of us, he's taken all the fun out of life. James nodded. You're not the first one to say so. Okay, you're saying the same thing, and here it is 25 sovereigns, which is still exorbitant. Yeah, no, not doing that. But the party's barding ability has increased. Up to 45. And a 27. Alright, well, let's go ahead and bookmark again. Because I kind of suspect that they're not lying about the dead at night. I'm kind of curious. Ice ran the length of Owen's spine. Desperately, he tried to recall what little he knew of temple magic. Yep, there we go. It's really hard to see them. Defense, melee. Take off scouting and stealth. Defense and accuracy casting. Defense and melee. Don't miss. Ugh. It's really dark. It's really hard for me to see. That's as close as I can get. How? You know what? There we go. I got a lot of those. Okay, you did that on Gorath, which is kind of okay. Put that on you. Okay. Let's attack you. That was a miss. Go ahead and blast you with some fire magic. 12 damage, not too shabby. Gorath, you can hit this one. Nice. You can miss. Fantastic. Owen. Oh, there goes my spell on him. And there goes that spell on him. Okay, that one is dead. How you doing? 69. You can last for a little while. Let's get a Hocho's Haven up again. Can't afford too much, though. He's gone immediately. Let's move that way. How you doing? 69? Okay. Keep going with Hocho's Haven. Let's get it on you. Yep, I had a feeling. There we go. Alright. I think we might have these guys in hand now that we've taken out one. I think our 2 warriors can keep pretty close to them. It's only a 70... Owen. Owen. Admittedly, Owen is now draining his hit points to do this. There we go. There we go. Another one bites the dust. Let's get as close as we can. You just start healing yourself up a bit. Just keep healing yourself up a bit. And there it goes. Alright. Owen's accuracy casting ability has increased. That's great. It would be nicer if it were higher, but... I mean, if more things had gone up, like defense, our defense abilities could have gone up. That would have been nice. But let's go ahead and camp here. Let's see. Gorath is okay. James and... Oh, let's see. You get 24, 24. Get 18. Let's give you 6. How many do you have? You've got 24. All right. All right, let's go ahead and do those. All right, looks like these don't combine, which is a shame. So I might want to just use them next time I see some human enemies, just because there's no need to have 3 stacks of them. All right, let's go ahead and camp. There we go. How you doing? 22 out of 57, I guess that'll do. Your health and stamina have both increased, as have Gorath's and James. That's pretty nice. I'll accept it. Okay, I'm not sure how many Rusalki there are that I have to kill, but this has been quite a few of them. There's another house along here. Shop of some kind. I'm not sure what they have to sell. Ooh. The owner of the house, a bearded man of about 50, obviously saw James approaching because the door swung open before he had a chance to knock. "Good day to you, sirs. My name is Buck Roush, and who might you be?" James made the appropriate introductions, and the man smiled at them warmly. Then he said, "The river has been fruitful this season. Could I interest you fine gents in some dried trout? Perhaps you'd like to buy one of my handmade shovels, or maybe a torch." Sure. Let's see what you have. "Very good, then. Step right this way, gentlemen. Wait until you taste my dried trout. I season it with fresh basil and just the right amount of sea salt." He smacked his lips loudly as he led them inside. Alright, rations are Not too expensive. Yeah, I think he has reasonable prices. However, I only have one shovel. Will you buy that? Nope. Alright. I have no need for those items, however. Good to know that that is there, though. Oh, hello. The rogue hadn't noticed them. It's anybody's guess whether he's out to kill us or just taking a stroll somewhere. As James slid the tip of the magical artifact down the length of the sword, a glittering blue frost formed on the blade. Assuming his victim wasn't using some form of Sarig's Bane on his armor, the enchantment would make any wound done with the sword incredibly painful. Fun as well. Alright, let's see. You are on scouting and stealth, and scouting and stealth. There also appears to be a dirt pile there that we could dig up. They agreed to attack. Let's go. They moved silently forward. Drawing closer, James realized that the figure before him was unmistakably feminine, alluring in a way that he found slightly disturbing. "You startled me," she called, her full lips quirking into a smile. "Perhaps if I don't kill you, Ruthia will amuse herself with you." James suddenly realized they faced a cultist of Ruthia, a goddess who could sometimes be kind, but was often capriciously cruel. Let's see what we're actually going to be facing here. Okay. Just one rogue. Well, let's have some fun. Pew! Have a little fire, Scarecrow. I mean, we're in a field, you know? I'm sorry. Gorath, you have like a 90% chance. And what do you do? Pew. Alrighty. Well, let's get back onto melee. Poke. Womp. The battle was won. Fantastic. Let's see what we got. 11 rations. Oh. Okay. There you go. You can have 5. You can have 5. Who has space for armor? No one has space for armor. I'll take the coins. I cannot repair the armor either. I can do this though. There we go. Oh, I have a spare shovel. Might be able to go back and sell that to the guy. And you know what? I got the Ring of Krondor. Oops. Maybe I'll sell those, yeah, let's see if he'll buy any of this stuff. The innkeeper refused the shovel. I'm sorry, but I really don't have room for the shovel on my shelves at the moment. Of course, I might be able to make room for it if you bought something from me. Ah, okay. No. Alright. No use for such an item. I didn't actually take a charge from that. Interesting. No, I don't want to get the corn. I want the body. There we go. Alright, so, any way for me to get both the weapon and the armor? Without leaving anything here. Let's see, yeah. Let's do that. Take the armor. Take the sword. Unfortunately, I am out of armor's hammers, so I'm not going to be able to repair those. I am not going to be able to take the shell, however. Got one ration. I can take that. Alright, how far am I from Sloop? I'm pretty far from Sloop. I don't think that I'm going to be able to get there. Alright, well, I'm going to run back to Nia's shop, sell some things. Let's see. Is there a good place to get an armorer's hammer nearby? I'll have to think about that. But for now, we'll call it an episode. I will see you guys next time.